Police are working to crack down on teen violence. Thanks for joining us for the news at 6. I'm Elizabeth Kling.
And I'm Luke Birdsall. Now, there have been a number of shootings recently, and KWWL's Emily Moss looks into what's behind them and the effort to keep the whole community safe.
Recently, there has been a slight spike in activity.
3 teens are facing charges after a shooting on West 3rd Street this weekend. It's the latest shooting reported in the city, allegedly committed by youth crime. Sergeant Jordan Ehlers says that these kids are getting a hold of the guns through other illegal means.
They're searching unlocked vehicles, home invasions, or burglaries.
Ehlers says the teens' motives vary from retaliation.
We do see a little bit of hybrid gang activity, which is just kind of neighborhood groups. And once one shooting happens, then the victims of that shooting are more likely to carry a gun or commit retaliation because they were just shot at. They're scared.
To random acts of violence.
I worked a case where a 7-year-old ended up hit by a stray bullet. The 7-year-old obviously wasn't the intended target. However, because that injury happened, that got these juvenile offenders around the age of 17 is when they committed this act. They ended up going to adult prison for that, so there are serious consequences when it comes to this gunplay.
The department starts with prevention at home for kids they know are at risk for crime.
So we take a proactive approach with the parents. We get to know the parents on a first-name basis. We try to work with them and provide them with additional resources for these juvenile offenders to try to keep them from getting in any trouble.
But if a teen does get caught with the law, there are typically no consequences for parents.
It kind of just solely falls on that juvenile offender.
From daytime search warrant executions to extra patrolling and more, the Waterloo Police Department says they are tackling violent crime to ensure a safer summer.
We've changed our tactics to let people out in the community know that we are taking action. With that comes a quieter summer, hopefully.
The suspects from this weekend's shooting were wearing ski masks at the time, and the department tells me this is actually part of a growing national clothing trend in teens. It's not something that's affiliated with any group or organization in the city. In Waterloo, Emily Moss, News 7 KWWL.
Very good to know. Thanks, Emily.